Happy Monday, YouTube. What is going on? Chris with Journals, Comics, and Pop Culture. It's Monday, and this is Monday Night Live. Hardly ever here on a Monday. Mondays are rough. My last week of school as an educator for the school year. Got a lot going on, but decided I really need to hop in front of the screen and talk about something. So here we are. Big shout out to the few folks that are already in the room. GT, what's going on? Aggressively relaxing. Don't hide it. Don't hide it. Mr. Chandler actually made it for a live. I'm glad that you are here. Peter, what is going on, Peter? So, folks, boy, I'm not pulling your legs. I'm not clickbaiting you guys here with this title. The community is being catfished. And we're going to talk about this tonight. And I think it's something that's very, very important. Jeff, what's going on? Jeff Obi-Wan Shinobi. Before we get into this interesting topic of discussion that I think is a fair warning to all of us in this community, all of us in this hobby, all of us that want to spend money and support people spending our money. Might be a wide awakening. All right. Pedro, Comic Book Chris, Sky, what's going on, everyone? A few things. First and foremost, if you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, please take some time to do so. I am like 9 subscribers away from 13,000, and I will be doing a 13,000 subscriber giveaway. It's been a long time coming. A lot of bumps in the roads over these last 6 months. A lot of loss of subscribers because of YouTube algorithms, but I'm still here. Push it strong. You guys are still here. Brandon, what's going on, Brandon? I also want to let it be known, guys, I saw Across the Spider-Verse. Please, no spoilers in the comments. You know, we don't want to ruin it for anybody. I am editing a video right now that I plan on dropping tomorrow that's talking about my non-spoiler review of the film and also why I believe Miles Morales is absolutely the future. I also have this near mint copy of Spider-Verse #1 for sale for $20. Anybody looking for this? $20. Hit me up. Send me a DM on shameless plug on my own book, but hey, it's my channel. This is the first appearance of Maddie Riley, right? No, excuse me. May Riley. What's her full name? Whatever. She's in the film. That's all you need. That's I'm not giving anything away. And some other multiversal Spider characters. But yeah, near mint copy, crispy clean, $20. Hit me up on Instagram if you guys are interested. DJ Moonchild in the house. What's going on, man? So let's see what else we got. Guys, I do want to give a big shout out to SpiderDudeComics.com. Their link is below. You can save 10% off of all your orders by using the code JOURNOS10 that never expires. And if they're already having a sale, you could piggyback, save 10% more. I got a package from them. I filmed an unboxing. I will be releasing that video later this week. And so it's my first. They did give me a gift box that they sent me. I unboxed that. This is my first purchase from their website. Just love it. I'll show off one book that I got from them, and it was Star Wars 100. Filling my Marvel Volume 1 Star Wars run with Star Wars issue 100. This is one of the, I don't know how many books I got. Like maybe 10, 11 books that I received from SpiderDudeComics.com, guys. Check them out. Their link is below. I might have another unboxing coming soon too of a amazing key that I've been searching for a very, very, very long time. I'm super excited about that. So go check them out. Another thing that I want to be let known too, I don't have any BCW stuff, but guys, as a BCW affiliate, you guys could save 20% off right now with my code. I have my code JOURNOS with BCW for their website to get 10% off of all your BCW orders. Right now until Father's Day, June 18th, if you use that code JOURNOS, you could get 20% off of your BCW supply orders. And you guys know me, I don't only use BCW. I buy Mylars from E. Gerber. I actually have another video of another brand that I'm going to be releasing soon. I got a lot of videos filmed. I just need to edit them up. But I do stand by BCW. I buy all of my standard boards from BCW. I buy all of my standard poly bags from BCW, my dividers from BCW, all of my boxes from BCW. And remember, the more you order, the more you could save. Plus, right now you get 20% off using the Journos code. That link is below. Usually it's 10, it's 20 for the next couple of weeks. So make sure you guys take advantage of that as well. You got about 2 more weeks. Let me get some water here. All right, so any other updates? Comic Book Canon, we had a great show yesterday with special guest Dan from Crafty Comics, another amazing comic supply that I showed off my Spawn 311 Chadwick Boseman tribute in one of these crafty frames. Hey, that's another thing right now for a limited time only. I'm just plugging these discounts. You guys can go check out craftycomics.com and save 10% off of crafty frames by using the code JFAN10. JFAN10. Man, so what do we got? SpiderDudeComics.com for your comic books. Save 10% off with the code Journos10. Comic book supplies with BCW. Save 20% off right now with the code Journos. And the most beautiful, amazing, and high quality frames. I'm not just selling you guys a product. I stand by everything I say. JFAN10 from craftycomics.com. All right, enough of the commercial. How about a big shout out to EGS? Look, I'm on the Miles kick right now, so let me just show off my EGS 9.6 Miles variant. Yeah, Canon 5 for 5% off your EGS order as well. Oh, I'm funny, guys. I love you guys. All right. Survive Monday, Dr. Plagueis. One day closer to the weekend. I got 3 more days of the school year. And then it's summertime. Anyways, all right, guys. Nukes, what's going on? Who wants to hear about what we're talking tonight? Spider Dude's in the house. There's Spider Dude. I was just talking about Spider Dude Comics, guys. Check them out. They're actually, I think, doing a live show, a live sale a little later tonight on Instagram, maybe, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Thank you. Good looking slab. It is. It's beautiful. It is a beautiful beauty. Oh, man. One last time. Big unboxing video coming from SpiderDudeComics.com. An awesome video of my review, non-spoiler review of Across the Spider-Verse, and why I think Miles is the future. And I got a video. I'll tell you guys right now what it is, actually. Oh, here's another Miles book. I did a video on Comic Pro Line brand. Guys, I spent over $100 on Comic Pro Line. $100. Over $100 on some supplies. Now, if you guys may remember, I was talking up last year Comic Pro Line's OPP bags for being a cheaper option to Mylar. But then all the bags started splitting. And I did another video saying, guys, wait, I jumped the gun. Don't buy these. But then I heard so many good things about them, some bad things. So I said, you know what? I'm going to finally, a year's passed, I'm going to spend some money and actually get a bunch of their products and do a full-on honest review. That video is coming soon as well. All right, lots of good stuff coming up on the channel. I told you guys I was back when I started coming back a month ago. I told you guys, full swing, I'm back. JLS, who got Catfish? Well, let's get into it. Let's just get into it, guys. Yeah, nukes. I know, it's horrible. So you'll see what happened with these new ones, if we had any splitting or any issues. The community is being catfished, guys. All right, it is. I'm not just, this isn't something funny. This is real stuff. I got some stuff to pull up. I'm going to pull up on screen. So let's just go into it. Let's get right into it. We're going to go back all the way back to about maybe a month ago. All right. I'm on Instagram, right? And I get a follow from an individual that has like it's a woman's name. It was like Kimberly Liz or something. It was very like cookie cutter name. And the page had about maybe 10 posts. Okay. And some of the posts were of supposedly of the woman, the girl, the woman. And she was a very beautiful, attractive woman. Nothing, the pictures weren't like, she wasn't like half naked, but she was wearing like very short shorts, showing off her body. And so there was about 3 or 4 of those. But in between all of those, there was pictures of art. Matt Woods, what's going on? Buff Muffin. Long time since seeing Buff Muffin in the chat. So I'm looking through it. Like I said, only maybe 10 to 12 posts. And there's this art. Some of the art is like sketch. Some of it is colored. And, the little under your handle, when you go to the profile under the handle, it says comic book and manga artist open for commissions or something like that. And I'm like, this is interesting. And I'm going to tell you guys right away. I already had red flags going off in my head. Once they followed me and I follow them back, I get an inbox message from them saying, I'm going to bring it up on screen. Let's just bring it up on screen here. This was the message that I received. Hi, good day. Now, I thought the language was a little off too. I am a comics artist and manga illustrator. Do you mind me showing you some of my works? Probably I can get some commissions because that is what I seek and brought me into your inbox. I say, okay. They say, should I send some samples? I said, sure. Now, again, I'm looking at the grammar. I teach English and language. The grammar right away told me that this individual does not speak English as their first language. Planet AZ, what's going on? Comic Journey, what's going on? Right away. So I started diving into this back and forth. I'm like, oh, so, okay. I said, nice stuff. I said, do you have a website or anything? No website, just Instagram. Oh, you don't have a LinkedIn or a Facebook? Nope. This individual did have a Gmail. I Google searched the Gmail. Usually if people have LinkedIn accounts or Facebook accounts or something, you can usually find social media profiles if you put their email in and things like that. Nothing. And anybody can create a Gmail account for free at any point in time, right? So I went and I actually asked them like, oh, so what else do you do? Do you model? And the person was like, no, I should though. And I should have took a screenshot of this, but if you look at their profile now, I'm going to go into it. If you look at their profile now, I'm going to show you guys. This wasn't there before. Look what it says. I don't know if you guys can see that. Right there, look what it says. Modeling. Comic artist, open for commission, modeling. And again, it's like you got a couple hot pictures of a hot girl, and then you got all this art stuff. Now, the interesting thing with the art stuff is there's never a signature on it. And some of it looks very cropped. But, you could tell that it's more of amateur art. And when I mean amateur, I mean it's not somebody that's actually making comic books for, Marvel or DC or even an indie company. You could tell that they're, whatever program they're using, whether it's Photoshop, it's good, but it's not top tier, right? So I kind of let it go, because something in me said, I don't want to assume. This very well could be. I mean, there are many talented women that can draw, obviously, but that are into comic books and manga and work in the industry. There are. Just because you are an attractive young woman doesn't mean that you can't be working as a comic book artist looking for commissions. All right. But remember, the red flags are this: the profile just came out of nowhere, right? Very few, a few little pictures of a very attractive woman. And just a few other art pictures. Okay. The exchange, the grammar seemed very English as a second language or third language. All right. Now, today, I got another follow from another account, and this is where the plot thickens. All right. Check this out. We're going to pull this back up. So, this is the account that followed me today. Now this one is all over the place but look at what it says. It's the same thing. Comic manga artist. It's the same as the other one. DM for commissions. Lost former account. Yeah. I wonder why. And you see a young, attractive woman in the picture here. But look, another thing with this that's a red flag is Art of Wall, Phoenix Arts. Two completely different things. And there's something else that's completely different that I'm going to bring attention to later on as well. Now, this had the same thing. You got about 10 or 12 images of this art that is a very similar style to the other one, and a few sprinkled in random photos. And quite honestly, this photo right here looks like a photo of a photo or a photo of a computer screen showing a photo. This is what, right when they followed me, this is what I got. Hello, I'm an illustrator, comic, and manga artist who is now accepting commissions. I provide a wide range of services, including character design, comic pages, and cover pages. Is it okay if I send some of my samples? Let's go back to this other one. Hi, good day. I am a comic artist and manga illustrator. Do you mind me showing you some of my works? Probably I could get some commissions. Should I send some samples? Do these not sound extremely almost verbatim here? Red flag. Now, this is a very interesting thing that brought me down the rabbit hole even more. There was an image right here. And first off, there were some YouTubers. I wanted to reach out to them, but I didn't have time. There are some YouTubers that said that they got a commission done from this person. And they're showing off their Instagram page. I'm like, you got catfished. Check this out. This image right here is an image of a project that Melinda Comics was working on. Now, for anybody that doesn't know Melinda's Comics, this is her page right here. This is a screenshot from a post that she posted. She has a very large, a very good size following. She sells on Whatnot. She does cosplay, and she also has, I know she's done a couple of her own variants. And she was working on a crowdfunding project, Alice in Transylvania, that she was the creator on. She's writing this project. And if you see right here, guys, if you see where the cursor's circling, interiors, this is a photo of this person right here, Phoenix Arts. It is a photo that is from this individual's Instagram. All right. Yeah. So I hear your comment, Journey. So here's the thing. I reached out to Melinda. I said, hey, Melinda, I just was trying to get some information. This project that you were doing, you have the photo of an individual that just followed me as your illustrator. And Melinda told me that basically her only communication with this individual was via text on either email or Instagram. Never talked to the person by phone, never by face, nothing, never heard a voice. And she said that that person reached out to her for commissions, and Melinda was working on this project, and that this individual was supposed to do the interiors. But this person sent Melinda some of the work that they started doing, and they didn't look anything like what was on this individual's Instagram. So Melinda said, nope, peace. And she told me that she just never changed the image, took it down, or changed the photo. So that right there, I'm sorry, proves to me that is enough substantiated evidence to say this person is catfishing. Nice, Obi. That's good. Yeah, no, Melinda is a real person. You could follow her, and she is a real person. So, guys, this is what I think is going on, okay? There's a couple of things that people may be looking at and assuming. People can be assuming that these are individuals that are simply stealing other people's art and trying to con them out of commissions or out of money. But I don't think that's necessarily the case. I do think some of the art that they're showing on their Instagram pages isn't theirs. I do think some of it is, though. But this is what I think's going on. I think you have a group of friends that are probably, most likely, not from America, and from somewhere in the eastern part of the world, that don't speak English as a first language, that do some type of art, and that are using catfishing and creating profiles as women to sell their art. That's what I think's going on. I think if I was to reach out to one of these individuals right now and pay them, I would get something back. But, I mean, is it even theirs? I don't know. That's another thing. I mean, it could not be theirs. But I think the bottom line is it's what's called a I'm brain farting. The long scam, right? This is a long scam. This is very, I wouldn't say intricately woven, because the red flags are all over the place, but they thought this through and said, we are going to be able to continue to supply some type of commission for people that inquire, so we could keep doing this over and over. And they think that selling themselves as a woman will get, I mean, what are you dealing with here in the comic book community? I mean, this community is like 98% male. 98% male. And if I'm sorry, not to stereotype, but men in general, I mean, goo goo gaga over women. I mean, they are a beautiful species. And you know how men are with women on covers of comic books. They sell, like, this is a huge end that these individuals think that they could take advantage of. They would definitely take your money. Let me read a few comments here. Real deal. I blocked and reported to IG. It has happened to me before, and confronted them and the deleted account, and found out they to my other posts under another name. So it sounds like they're deleting their accounts and opening up another ones. That's like this one he's saying here. Yeah, I lost my last account. Oh, really? What really happened? Somebody report you? The long con. Thank you. Thank you, Nukes. That's the exact words, 2 words that I was looking for. Yep, it is. They're in for the long con. No, I'm not going private, real deal. This is a business account. My Journos account is a business account. My personal Instagram account is private. And if you guys ever find I'm going to tell you guys right now, anybody that's here, if you guys ever find me on Facebook under my Chris name, or if you find my personal Instagram, I'm not accepting your friend request or accepting your follow. I'm going to tell you that right now. And it's nothing personal. It's just because, you know, as much as I do consider this a community and a family, like I still, you know, I got to keep those boundaries up, because at the end of the day, I don't know all of you, and I can't allow access to my children, even let alone myself and my children, to people that just watch my videos. So, yep. Yeah, be the boss. Nerds like hot women. IG is a big catfish in general. Everyone is filtered. I hear you. Larry, the filters just kill me, man. I mean, they kill me. It's like Kendrick said, man, enough with the filters in the Photoshop in the God, I'm brain farting. I'm really tired today, guys. And oh my God, what's the touch up? Oh my, the airbrush. Enough with the filters, the Photoshop, and the airbrushing, man. I want to see some au natural, like, man, like good lighting is great, but come on now. Thank you, Planet AZ. Boundaries are important. So, guys, I wanted to bring this to everyone's attention because, again, I think it's very important. I mean, you had YouTubers that were talking up this account, showing this account off, and that's why I ultimately think this account ended up getting this many followers, is they did. This is a catfish, guys. I'm going to stand by it. I'm going to stand by it. Again, let's look at the red flags again. Let's add them up. So far, I got two accounts. Their profiles. Their profiles here, basically the same thing. It's always comic and manga. All right. It's always DM for commissions, right? And it's always just a small amount of post. You know, and the reason why you don't get, I mean, none of these, as an artist myself, I mean, none of these, the pictures of the women, they're not holding up their art or anything like that. Or they don't do a live show or a live video or a reel of them like talking and doing their art. You can never put the art in the whoever's the woman in the pictures in the same place at the same time. Why is that? And I asked this person, you should do a video of you doing something live or post something of you drawing something live. It'll never, no response. It'll never happen. Watch. That's a big red flag. You can never put the see or hear. There's no voice or no real image of the women with the art. Okay. Number one, the profiles say the same thing and you get the same, you know, a few little black and whites, a few strips, and that's it, with a few sprinkled images of some woman that they probably pulled from a dating site or just some weird Google search, who knows. And then remember the inbox message being almost identical. Illustrator, comic and manga artist, accepting commissions. Can I send you some samples? Manga and comic illustrator. Did this person say illustrator as well? Yep, illustrator. Same lingo. Comics and manga. Should I send you some samples? Is it okay if I send you my samples? Same lingo all around. So again, don't fall for the catfish. Brandon says you have to con them back, send them on a goose chase somehow. Scammers are dumb-ups. Well, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to like play them to try to feel to bring it out, you know, to bring out the evidence and talk them into like getting them to a point to where if they weren't scamming, let's put the voice to it. Let's put the face to it. Let's put them in the same place at the same time. And it never happened. Show me something natural. Yep. Instagram is an app for pushing OnlyFans. Hey, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. At least, get your money, man. I ain't mad at that at all, but just don't catfish. I don't read DMs from any account I don't know. 99.9% of them are scams, phishing. Yep. Brandon, thanks for coming in. I appreciate you for sure. So, again, guys, I mean, I can't beat the dead horse much more than what I said. I just really wanted to educate you guys tonight and bring this to your attention. And I see people that I follow that are part of this community following them. And I don't want anybody to fall victim to this. Don't give these type of people your money. Don't fall for it just because, they're using pictures of attractive women. There are, if you want to support women, if that's your thing, if you want to support anybody, man or woman, there are people out there that are official, right? Go support them. Go buy a commission from them. Like myself. I mean, you can buy a commission from me because that's what I do. No, I'm not shamelessly plugging myself here, guys, but I am doing art commissions for the summer. So anybody want to hit me up, you can. I do blank covers, and I also do just like portrait 9x12, 11x14. Hit me up. Let's Fat Dad, what's going on? Who are these people? That's the big question, man. Again, and also I was reviewing the red flags, of course, looking at the grammar as well, and just clearly seeing that this is somebody that doesn't speak English as a first language. I wanted to show you guys one more thing too about the second account that almost catfished Melinda as well. They did say that they have a Fiverr. I'm not familiar with this website or app at all, but this individual is on Fiverr. But here's another thing. Look at this. No, I mean, it's just like, I will draw comic book art, comic book illustration. This is not somebody that speaks English as a first language. And look at this. Some random stock, like, just pulled photo. Look at the name. Akame or Akami, right? So we got, let me pull this back in. We got Akami. This is the same person. Akami, Phoenix Art, and Art of Wall. And what does that even mean? None of it adds up. You don't even have a real name, like 3 different handles. And you know what? Another thing I noticed too, guys, and I know I have an underscore in my handle, Journos _ comics. Sucks. Adding an underscore fools the algorithms. Oftentimes you will see spam accounts that have underscores in them. Both of these individuals have an underscore in their handle. But again, I mean, that's not an indicator. A lot of people have underscores, even me, but I'm not a bot. I'm not a scammer. Anyways, guys, what a world we live in. I mean, you got to be smart on social media. We know this. Yeah. At the end, that is weird. Yep. So odd, the scammers target audience. Well, that's what I was saying, Brandon. Like, these might be individuals that can actually draw. So yeah, you think, like, why would they target, why would they use a scam, especially a long con, in a way like this, where most scams are like, I mean, especially if they're posing as an attractive woman. I mean, there's so many different types of scams out there. But a lot of those scams aren't necessarily a a long con, but you also, you can close an account and open another one, close an account, open another one, as long as you have a new Gmail opened up. But this very well could be two guys that actually do some type of art, even if they're shitty at it. And they thought that this would be the way to, or, I just, you don't know. You don't know. I mean, look, in my experience, scammers and con artists, they'll find an in anything. They will find an in anything. So, I mean, hey, comic book movies are big around the world in whatever country they might be from. Manga, too, they might be seeing it and saying, hey, and I don't know, if it's not their art, I don't know where they could be, they could be taking art from amateurs that have legit accounts, but are amateur, and they're just taking whatever they can. But I mean, like, one of them does have this video of the process, the sketching, the coloring, and you can tell it's amateur. But it's so easy to take a screen grab. I could take a screen grab of anybody's video, even if there's a water stamp on it or something, because all you need to do is crop it out. And again, another red flag that I just want to go over again. There's no signature on any of this art. And quite honestly, now that I think about it, do you ever see the whole page? Like, are the pictures cropped out? Like, I mean, here's one, you got the ink, and you could tell this is done in an app or in a program. And then, you slide and it's colored. There's no signature. Here's some random panel. And again, there's so much random stuff that the art doesn't even match. Like, this artist right here doesn't look like this artist right here at all. And I'm an artist. That's two different artists. That is two different artists. And then to that, I mean, it's all over the place. I mean, these could definitely be cropped out. Let me show the other one here real quick too, from the other account. Let's see. I mean, you got a sketch, and then you got color. And again, I mean, you could tell this is amateur. I mean, it's good. It's nice, but you could tell it's amateur. No signature. No signature on any of this. Yeah, anyways, guys, I mean, like I said, Chris, you are compulsive, obsessive, dealing with scammers and sellers that drag you along, wasting your time. You need an intervention. Nope. I'm good. Look, guys, like, I'm here to make content. And I talk about what's going on in the community on social media within the industry of comic books. And this is to allow everybody to be aware, right? And to critically think and make good decisions, and to educate themselves on everything that's going on out there, the bad and the good. Scammers look at taking your money as a job. They would rather steal, than do their own work. It's true. Maybe it's the hot girl's ugly brother. Yeah. For sure, Obi-Wan, man. Absolutely. Bootleg products, right? Real deal. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Scammers make great content, and it does. And it's like, you know, I'm not looking at it just to like, oh man, keep on scamming so I can keep making videos. Believe me, I have a very strict code of ethics and morals that I live by. Most of you that know me probably know that by now. You know, I am very, very, I don't budge for no one in the things that I stand for in life. I don't. So when I talk passionately about issues and things that I agree with or disagree with, whatever, I stand by that. And sometimes it's at a cost, you know, because I might offend somebody or somebody might not agree and they'll unsubscribe from me on my channel. But I said this, and coming back after my little hiatus, I stand even stronger in that. I will not change for anyone. But if you guys know me, I try to be as humble as I can. I'm all about love and community and having real conversations and bringing people together and using comic books as something that can make our lives better and that can better the world, you know, through comic books, through anything, through little simple things. And I'll go back to my little metaphor that I like to use. Everyone thinks that they can't change the world, but everyone can throw one little pebble in the stream and it'll forever change the flow of the stream. Yeah, you may not notice with the one pebble. It may not be enough to notice, but if everyone keeps throwing their one pebble in, one day it'll be enough to notice. And that's what I come here for. Some people don't like that. I'm not changing. So this really was to inform all of you guys. And I'm not, I don't jump to conclusions on matters too, because I sat with this for as long as I could, because if these were real people, I didn't want to put them on blast and be wrong. But with what I found out today with the second account, my communication with Melinda, it is definitely red flag scamming going on. So all right. Let's see what we got. Scammers make, I saw that, literally writes me every other day. Not sure what that means. Lady Pop Hunter, what's going on? Thanks for popping in. Uh-oh. I wish I would have said my whole dialogue with who? The hot scammers? Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. Tony's in the house. What's up, Tony? I was just showing off my Miles slab here. Yep, my EGS slab in the nice, beautiful EGS proprietary cases. Canon 5 discount code for saving 5% for anybody that makes an order with EGS. There are links below. So yeah, man, guys, I mean, that's what I got today. It is a shame. It's a shame. I do want to spend a couple minutes. I want to ask you guys something before I go. Again, no spoilers. Who saw Across the Spider-Verse? And in like one sentence, I want you guys to sum it up right now. Whether you loved it, hated it, liked it, whatever. One sentence, spoiler free. I want to hear you guys' thoughts in the comments right now. I filmed my video today talking about my perspective on it and why I think Miles is the future. I'm still editing that. I hope to get it up tomorrow. God, I could have done a whole live stream today just talking about that. Man. Blackout. What's going on, Blackout? Great movie. Absolutely. The Real Tech Geek. What's going on? Yeah, in short, man, I mean, I loved it, guys. And I usually wait till I see a movie a second time to give my full-fleshed opinion. But I'm telling you guys, yep, Planet AZ, yep. I think it was epic, and I think it was a masterpiece. That's all I'll say about it tonight. Inconclusive. Well, I mean, Comic Journey, it is part of 2 parts, right? So you can't really, I mean, that's like, you know, well, I guess Infinity War, you thought the bad guy like won, but it's a 2-part thing. It's a 2-part thing. Let's not get too much into spoilers or anything like that. But you know, we got to wait another year for the final chapter in this for sure. Unity and community. There is no unity in my community. Is do or die. And there's collects. What's going on, Gary? I was just asking 1-sentence thoughts on the Cross Spider-Verse film, spoiler free. See what you guys thought if you did see the movie. My oldest has seen it twice already. I want to go see it again. I don't know, I don't like to spend money that I don't have going to a theater twice to see. There's so many, I want to go see Flash. I want to go see Transformers. What else is coming out? I thought there was one more. I can't even remember right now. Damn. Flash. Maybe that's it. So I might just have to wait till it's on demand or whatever. But I'm definitely going to watch it again 2 or 3 times. Yep. And I got my Pacelli variant first appearance. And, oh, by the way, anybody interested in this Spider-Verse #1, first appearance of multiversal Spider characters, including May Riley, Maddie Riley, I forget exactly how you say her first name. $20, near mint copy. Anybody interested? Hit me up on IG. Definitely going to see Transformers. Yep. Watch on the Fire Stick for the rewatch. Mike, free 99. What does that mean? Is that an app? You gotta shoot me a DM. Let me know what's going on there. I hear you, Comic Journey. I hear you. It sucks. It sucks being left on a cliffhanger. Knowing that the movie needs to be continued. I'll just say that. Again, I don't want to say too much about the ending here. Gary, I hear you. And I know, Gary, I think you were watching the canon last night. And I want to say this briefly here, guys. Look, we like who we like as superheroes, as characters. We like food that we like. There's food that we don't like. There's movies that we like, movies we don't like. Art, taste, everything. We're different human beings. We're our own people. We don't need to like the same things. But this idea that somehow liking Miles eliminates your ability to like Peter just because they're both a Spider-Man, that it's just that they don't, what's the word I'm looking for? They don't correlate like that. One doesn't affect the other. Spider-Man is Peter Parker, that is and always will be my favorite and greatest superhero of all time. But my love for Miles Morales continues to grow. It'll never overpass Peter Parker. But I can hold a place in my heart for both of them because they are 2 different characters. They are 2 different human beings, fictional, but human beings. Yes, they have the same mantle. Yes, they have similar powers and they look similar in their costumes. But that doesn't matter. Their stories are their own. Their lessons are their own. Their personalities are their own. The emotion that I feel with both of them are their own. And they are not exclusive. They do not exclusively cancel each other out. And that's what's so special about them. And I do have a video coming up planned to where we've seen this argument of, there's always the argument of, why don't they just create new characters. Why does it always have to be a spin-off of an established character? And I've talked about this a lot. First off, it's harder to sell because people at the same time, although they want something new, cling to what they know. And they don't know anything better than these legacy characters. And quite honestly, it is very rare that you catch something new in this day and age that can build its own legacy. I think the last time we've really seen that is in the late 80s and early 90s with Venom and Deadpool. Name a character that was created after the 90s that really had huge pull. Jessica Jones. I mean that's the 90s still. With Marvel, I mean we get the punchlines and but again, somebody that is their own. I mean, I'm not talking about Kamala Khan, who basically has similar powers as Mr. Fantastic. I'm not talking about Miles because he's a Spider-Man. I'm not talking about Spider-Gwen because she's a spider. Gwenpool because she's a Deadpool. Like, Son of Superman, who's another Superman. I'm not talking, Damian Wayne, who's another Robin. They're using the same mantle. Give me one character that's unique. Gambit is their own character. That's another one that I forgot to bring up. Gambit. Again, 1990. Its own character, own superhero abilities, right? Very unique. Why? Think about it, guys. At what point in time do we run out of superpowers before it starts getting extremely cheesy? Oh, somebody can pop toast out of their hands or something. I mean, so my idea for the future, and you look at why comic books are stale right now. I'm worried about sales and nobody reads comic books anymore. And these publishers are having a hard time of giving us storylines with these legacy characters that we can relate to. And then we don't really care about these new characters. And you got to realize that I believe, and I'm not going to go too deep into this because I'm going to talk about this in a video or its own live stream. The balance for the future is this. We start seeing the mask and the power is a mantle. And we start seeing the individual, the human being is the superhero. For so long, Spider-Man was a person because it was Peter Parker, right? Captain America was a person because it was Steve Rogers. That day and age, in my humble opinion, is no longer. Now, Miles. And think about it, guys. When we talk about Miles, how many Miles fans call him Spider-Man? Even the younger kids. And I think the younger kids call him Spider-Man more than, your 30 to 55 age group. Even some of the younger kids call him Miles. Spider-Gwen is Spider-Woman, but she's still a Gwen. She's still Gwen. So anyways, I'm not going to go too much into that right now because that's its own thing. I don't want to give too much away. Yeah, totally, Gary. And I hear you. Miles is a character that they've really, and I know it's hard. Even for me, it's hard for me to find time to read. So when I read, I keep up with the characters that are my number ones, Spider-Man and Wonder Woman or Star Wars. But I need to start breaking out more because there are good stories. And that's the thing, guys. It's like, believe me, there's a lot of crap out there today as well. There is, but there are good stories that are going to speak to you. You just got to find them. And there's just so much of it right now too, that it's hard to, shuffle through the crap. Yeah, Tony. I was talking about that last night. So I do have a Miles book that's an EGS graded slab in a Crafty Comics case. Crafty Comics does have a case that fits graded slabs. I just can't take it off my son's wall. He won't let me. So, because it's it's my son's. I gave it to him as a gift. And he loves Miles, and he won't let me. So, yeah, if I get another one, Tony, I'll put this one in it too, because it would be beautiful. It's already beautiful, but it would just add to what's already here in this presentation, right? So, yeah, Comic Journey bringing Miles into 616. That's a fair argument. I don't know if I fully agree. It's a fair argument, but I think why I wouldn't put so much weight into that is because, one, the multiverse is the multiverse, and it's just, and look, what is tell me, I'm sure you feel the same way, Comic Journey. What the hell is Marvel doing with continuity these days anyways? It's just, I've given up. And I think that's one thing where Marvel is struggling with readers, and why indies limited series are doing really well, because, it's very hard for us to keep up, not knowing the continuity. But, and also, honestly, I just think that Miles's writing has been way better than Peter's writing for a long time, for a very long time. Obi-Wan Shinobi, appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate it. So, all right, guys, I am going to head out. To be quite honest, guys, I haven't really eaten anything all day long. I was boiling some chicken. I'm making chicken pad thai for dinner tonight. I need to go get in there. It's usually about feeding my kids, but today I got to feed myself. I'm getting a little lightheaded. I'm winded. I've had fun with you guys. Beware of scammers. All right. Beware of the long con. And I hope I helped you guys out today with that. When it comes to Miles and all this talk, to be continued, there's a lot to be had on this topic of discussion. So I appreciate you all for hanging out with me here for an hour on a Monday. Thank you, Gary. Like I said, look out. I got about 3 videos recorded right now that just need to get edited and get put up this week. I can't do a live on Friday. My son is graduating high school on Friday. Oh shoot, I might not even be on the Canon on Sunday because I'm having a graduation party for my son. I got videos coming out this week, guys. Probably won't do a live this weekend. Probably won't be on the Canon this weekend. Joe and Jeff will still be there. And, for a live show, I'll definitely see you guys next week sometime. But definitely subscribe, guys. Like I said, getting back into this, it always helps getting the YouTube algorithms up. So if you haven't liked the live today, please give it a like, share it, comment. If you come back and watch it on the replay, check out the videos. Every little thing helps. I want to get back to being here at least 5 days a week, giving you guys content, and I'm doing my best. Thank you guys so much. Remember to check out all of the channel, affiliates. Spider Do Comics. It's Spider Do 71 hanging out today. Journos 10 for 10% off on their website, which is the link below. That's special 20% off BCW supplies right now until Father's Day. That link is below. Code Journos. Crafty Comics. I don't have a link to them below. craftycomics.com. That's crafty with an I. JFan10 for a limited time, 10% off of their product. EGS for always supporting for supporting Comic Book Canon as well. Canon 5 for 5% off of EGS slabbing. And I thank you all for being here. So have a good Monday. Good rest of your week. Be well. And until next time.